Okay, now that I have the covers done, I also, not only, I put brads here for closure. I'll probably use some sort of silk closure, something simple for it. Now that I have that, it's time to pick papers. And I narrowed down, need 3 of these. These are cardstock. And especially in a smaller journal like this, I like to put a cardstock like this, and then I fold up part of it to also make a pocket. So it ends up being a very, very functional piece for something to stick in, because these are the types that you could just put in your purse and go if you wish. So this also sets the mood for the journal. I really love these. I don't think you can get them. They're from a company called Capella. They're very nice quality. 2009, so these are older ones. Very nice quality. I got these actually in a thrift store. I got a stack of some really nice papers. I look at thrift stores and Facebook Marketplace to find things, and I end up finding some stuff that's discontinued and lovely. Anyway, so this is kind of, I need 3 of these because one's going to have one single, it's going to be a large one, but it's going to have a single, because I cut it smaller, it's going to have a single signature, and then the other one's going to have 2 signatures. So, I'm thinking make one the darker tones, it's a more rustic tone. Maybe that one, or the single one. And then maybe the other one, I'll make it a little bit of a lighter tone. I like these 2. It's the reverse light. Very nice. Okay, so let's go for these ones. And I will cut those and, well, not cut them. I trim that off. Trim this bit off. And I still save that bit because I like the coloring on the other side. It's usually got some of the patterns, so you can use that in some little details. And I will take these, I will fold them and cut them into the right size to fit as for the outside of the signatures. And for the inside of the signatures, I've got a selection of papers. So there's tea dyed, you know, my onion skin dyed. I'm going to throw in some of this, you know what I mean. It's for counting. I can never remember what it's called. I don't know why. More of my different dyes, the avocado, tea. Oh, there's the other papers. Some more papers. Yeah, I have these ones too. Very nice and mild. Oh, that's so pretty too. Oh my gosh, I might change my mind. So there's this other one, which is vintage. There's some book pages here I might see about putting in. I'm not sure. It's very old. This is from the 1812s. So if that will fit, I'll put in some newer stuff that's like this, planning stuff. You know, I just start, and that's rice paper, which is very nice. Some doilies. It's a pretty doily. And this is some older copy paper that I found. Again, in a thrift store. Some books, some blueberry dyed paper, some, would like to put some Edith Holden in there. These might be too big, so we'll see how that works out. This is some beautiful paper from the Chinese, learning how to paint that style. And then this is some old maps that I have. I'm going to cut them down, but also make them into tuck spots. And then here's another one, another old book page, some music paper, another Chinese painting techniques, one for each one. And I love this paper that I have here. I think it's really nice, tactile. It's kind of cool to have. And then this is from a Canadian National Telegraph that I got off of eBay. Some of that in there. These cards are actually from IKEA. They're actually kind of cute. They're, you know, I think originally they were meant to be framed because they're in that section, but I think they make great journal cards. So I'll put some of those in there. And some, you know, pages. There's another IKEA and some children's book pages. I love children's book pages. I think they add some fun. And then again, that's some more of the 1812 book. And then some of this, this player pad that I've had that I got off of eBay as well. So these are the pages I have sourced, and I'll put them in I'll fold them and get them all ready to put in, and then I'll come back and you can watch me as I put it in and see how it's going at that point. Be right back. So my next step, I folded the papers. These are the outside ones. I do put a small slit down the middle of these, just because it keeps them sitting flatter when you're folding, and that will be glued down. But still a nice pocket here to put stuff in, and those will be the outside of the signatures. Because they're nice and strong. Then I have my assorted ones that I folded or cut to size and stuff. There's, you know, these small, I took one of the other matching papers that goes with this, coordinating ones, and I folded them in such a way that I can make that a flip out, or I can make that another little tuck spot, and those will go in there too. So they're small because I like it to kind of go up and down, wavy a bit. When you're turning the pages, and I have all my specialty pages here all folded and ready to go. So we can start picking out. Now, generally what I do is I have this one, so I can start with something smaller. I would do because the pocket, you don't want it going down. So I put it in about the middle because you want it going past the pocket. So I think in this case, I would probably put a larger one next. Let's just put one of the avocado ones for each one next. That's a pretty color. And then let's start with maybe one of these for each. One for each one. And then we'll do, let's do, I didn't want to put too many of the doilies in. So we don't have one for each signature. I usually put one in each journal. And that's rice paper for that one. And then, well, I was going to switch this actually, put this doily over here. And this rice, it may, as I go through it, I may change it up in the order that I want the pages. And then I'll put another big one. I have this ledger paper. See, I remember the name of it. Not now and then. Ledger paper. It's that nice bright green. This is just to sort them out into the 3, so I have them there, and then we can go into more details then after that. And then after that, I think I will put, let's see, one of those, one of those, one of those. This one's kind of sitting on top. So, and then we can do some tea dye. 2, 3. And then we can do another shorter one, maybe the children's book. 1, 2, and then we use that for the 3rd. And then another larger page, we can use one of those and one of those there. And let's put this one here. And then we have some this. And we'll put, I don't think we'll put rice paper in this one yet. We'll put rice paper in that one. And then we have the music. Oh, let's put one of these first. Let's put one of these little weekly list things there. And then we can put some music. So the Edith Holden, the height had to be cut down just a tiny bit, and I made swaps on each side so as not to cut the pages, and that'll be put in like that. So more storage space for those. And then I want to put another large one with this book page. I'll put that there for that. And then let's put some texture in here. Oops, no, before the texture, we should put in this. A lower one, smaller page. Need more of the ledger, the vintage ledger. I'm gonna say that name forever and ever. Let's put some texture in here. And butterflies. And then put another ledger, this. And then we'll put map. And actually put that there. And then we can put this here. Do I have everything here? And this. And oh, yeah, I did. These. I want a sheet of these. This is from a notebook, so I mean, I like to make sure there's some lines to write on. So that's there. So we're already getting, like, you start putting this stuff together. I put it inside there, then you start getting an idea of how wide your signature is, how thick it is. And the thing is you don't want it too big, because once you decorate, then it actually almost doubles it. So depending on how wide, how thick you want it, and with the double signature one, I don't want it quite as thick, so I will not put as many pages. But with the single signature one, I will add definitely more pages. Oh, we should put a blue in there, shouldn't we? Each one. And maybe we'll do some more on this single signature. I'm going to put a couple more pages in it. There. I think that's a good healthy start for it, and then I'll sort them out and put them in here the way I want and make sure they all fit, and so then sew the ones that need to be sewn, and then once it's all in here right, it'll fit a lot nicer. But it's this, so this is kind of the stage I go through for making it up to this point. So I will go off and organize these better, do a bit of sewing on them, and then come back. Okay. Okay, so I went through, I trimmed up a couple of pages, more so on this one because it is smaller. And as you see, like, these pages were cut all the same size, but as you get in, you lose some space there. But once it's sewn, it'll tuck in even more. So I know that I just don't really want it beyond the edge here. So that it all fits in there. So that one looks good now. And then this one with the 2 signatures looks great. It's all nice and covered in there within that. So I can definitely do that. They've got approximately 20 pages each signature on these ones, which on my bigger journals, I don't put in that many pages, but on these I can do that because they're going to be a 5-hole stitch in there. And so that's my video for today. Please subscribe if you want to follow along on this little crazy trip of mine, making journals. I do plan on, I know I still have a little over 100, a little bit more than 100 to go to get to 500, but once I get there, I do plan on gifting a small journal to somebody. So please subscribe and follow along on this lovely little journal of my journal of mine as I make these journals. I really do love what I'm doing, and I'm so glad I found this. It's an amazing community, and everybody's very supportive, from the little guys to the big guys. They've all been very, very kind to me, and I really love it. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be back tomorrow with some more videos on this, hopefully. We'll see. It is the weekend. Usually I take the weekends off to spend with family, but we'll see how things go because the weather hasn't been great. Okay? Thanks, guys. Bye.